Okay, that's more like it. Tidied all the creative chaos. So I've got the flea market coming up in about 3 weeks, so on the 16th of July, and like you saw in the other video, I've got a lot of painting to do, and some canvases arrived, so I've got 24 of them, see how much I can get through, and I think I've got some ideas. I wanted to get away from perfection, and I had this crazy idea to see if I could do a rough sketch and still paint it in a convincing and interesting way, because I'm more of a painter than I am a drawer. But then the idea evolved, and I thought I could do one version from the rough drawing and another version from the more precise drawing, which I've used technology, and you can never get to perfection, so I just wanted to see what would happen. This felt great, just being able to work out how I best like to work, trying it in the 3 different ways of rough pencil, planned pencil using Photoshop or Procreate, and then my own personal favourite of just going in with the paint and figuring it out. So lately I've been having a headache from my brain working overtime, thinking out all these ideas, and so this was a really good way just to be in the zone, and the only thing I was thinking about was pushing the paint around, just getting into that flow of creating a lot. And yes, these aren't any like pious paintings by any means, but it got me to understand a lot about myself, and they have a kind of charm about them. So it will then help me launch onto other paintings which I have in mind and figure out all the things I've worked out with the techniques I like using. So sometimes it's good just to strip it back to basics and the fundamentals and figure out what sort of artist you are, or at least that's what it's been for me, just figuring out how I like to work. A lot of the time, my art would just be lying around, waiting, contemplating, and I'll leave it for like a few months sometimes, and then come back to it once my skill level has improved. And also, it's really nice finding old artwork and getting inspired again, and knowing what to add to it. So I paint a lot, and by doing so, every so often I get into that place where it just works. And these were an experiment to try and paint as many paintings as I could. So 9 paintings in around 3 or 4 days. And I'll be taking this leopard that you're seeing right now, creating a larger piece, which will take me a week or more. So these are just a few hours each, whereas that would take many hours. So from left to right, we have the rough sketch, the more precise sketch using technology, Photoshop, Procreate, and then the final one, which is me just painting and seeing how I get on, moving the paint around, painting by eye. But of course, now that they are near enough finished, there are 2 that I want to add a few finishing touches to.